What's going on, guys? And today we have a brand new seed, 5 seeds for you. And this first one is a very simplistic desert seed. Now this one has 3 small villages, not very big ones, but very small ones. And this is where you spawn, right next to a ruined nether portal. And inside that nether portal, if you go through it, it'll actually take you right to another fortress. So decent spawn area. You have to go over there for wood, or there's another one way over there. There's also a desert temple over in that direction, so you'd be heading that way. There's a good desert temple, so definitely hit that up before the nether. But you keep going past that village, you'll hit more trees, or you can head over to here where the jungle is, and there is a pretty nice cave right there. And I'm not going to tell you what's in it, but it's got some pretty good stuff. You guys are going to definitely have to check this one out. I like this one as a creative and a survival. It's good for both. Plenty of good views. And this is all reef land here. So if you want a really good view, this is it for you. There's also a shipwreck right here. And then over in that direction, my chunks aren't loading right now. But in that direction, way right there where my cursor is, there's another small village. Not a whole lot into it, but again, this is actually your biggest village, but this is a good survival seed. I did use this one, and it was a fun play that I had on that. I didn't notice that before though. I just got distracted. When I was playing, I actually didn't notice this. Looks like a huge cave. But if you head over here, there is a really nice village here, and a desert temple in it. But like I said, this one is very good for creative or survival. When I was using it, I was doing survival. It didn't last too long because I did do a hardcore world. But if you guys wanted to see me do hardcore worlds, then definitely hit the like and comment down below. This is another very good cave. This one I used a lot. Goes pretty deep. And this whole area up here in this mountain is got a lot of big caves in it. So definitely hit this area up too. But with that being said, we're on to the next seed for you guys. And with this next seed that we got here for you guys, this one is an extraordinary seed because of the way that it rendered in. So first off, you spawn right around here somewhere. And this gorgeous mountain, honestly, right here, is got a village on top of the tallest peak. Now, the only downside to this mountain is lots of mobs will be spawning in the dark areas. But if you light it up, it'll be no problem. And I think a lot of you creative people out there will have a lot of fun with this mountain as it is formed in such a strange way. And it's got a lot of like these arches all around with water sitting underneath them. Again, very cool village sitting right there with the abandoned village, jungle, and a bit of savanna right next to it. It's also got this very much alive village of plains, normal biome, sitting right there, just waiting for you to join it. Now, there isn't a whole lot that I could find. There's an okay amount of caves around the area, but I did find a shipwreck just right there, right behind the abandoned village. I'll see you guys in the next seed. With this one, we have another survival island seed for you. You spawn on that little sandy island just there, and you've got one village on a small island and just a few trees, some food, animals, and a few churches here. Not a whole lot of things actually in the surrounding area, but I will put up some coordinates for for another settlement, but it's not close to here. You're mainly surrounded by just pure ocean. Now there is a temple, as you can see right there. There's an ocean monument. I mean, that is pretty close. Um, Not in danger range, but you do have that being there also. Now, this one I think will test a lot of even old Minecrafters that maybe are trying to get back into the game. I think that this would be a perfect survival island seed, as you can start off in a village that'll give you some resources, some food, and it'll be a very good challenge as you don't have a whole lot of mainland or much of anything actually around you in the surrounding area. Now you do have these little tiny islands, but they're not going to help you very much. And as you can also see, I guess there's a bit of sugar cane just there, but there is also some more sugar cane right here. As you travel further this way, you're going to realize that there's going to be maybe a little bit more islands, and I think that that's a shipwreck just there. So definitely gonna have to check this one out, you guys. This is actually another very good seed, and I will be seeing you in the next seed. And for the fourth seed, we've got another three village seed for you here with a mansion, of course, in it. So your first village is right here. Just a normal plains one. It's got a blacksmith in it. It's kind of destroyed. Mostly all these villages are destroyed because of terrain. You've got a ruined nether portal right in the middle of this area, and I could actually see myself building in this area. And if you actually had friends, you could each claim a different village, or even one claim the mansion. I think this would be amazing opportunity to take out all these trees and actually build a village within this area as like a little kingdom. I think it would be a very good idea. Another actually good one that could go both ways for survival or creative, because this does have a lot of caves around it and a lot of deep ravines that you can get down very quickly. Oh, there's a forest fire. So that's village number one, and then you've got these two villages right across from each other on opposite sides of the hills. And one of the best things about this seed is that it has such a block diversity in it. Oh god. As you can see, there is a lot of different trees and different biomes in the just in the immediate area. I spawned somewhere over here, not too far from anything. It's also got this really cool island in the middle of the lake. I think that would also be another cool building spot. So if you want to get a couple of your friends together, build on this seed. I'll leave the coordinates to all three villages, so that way you know exactly where they are. But they're pretty easy to find, especially once you get up on top of a hill. They'll be pretty easy to find. Definitely go check out this seed. Seed in the caves. They're pretty good. And I'll see you in the final seed. And finally, for the last seed. Now, this one actually gets really interesting because you have different levels of the village. Partially of it is inside of a cave. And as you go up the mountain, you'll actually see that it goes into a frozen peaks, and the village goes all the way to the top, from the summit to the peaks. It's got beautiful landscape, a whole nother village off in the distance. This one's got plenty of caves for you guys to explore in. I promise these caves are amazing, with this very beautiful bowl lake on the inside of the mountains here, with this beautiful river running straight through the mountains. I think this will actually be a perfect seed for anybody who wants to start a new survival world with a little bit of challenge. Now, the only downfall of this place that it is so hilly, so that So that means that the train is going to be very hard to traverse, but again, it makes up for it within the villages. Now, I haven't found too much cool stuff in this seed, but like this cave here, I went down, I checked it out, and that cave you guys are gonna definitely want to explore. I promise you will find diamonds down there. Now, sadly, neither of these villages come with a blacksmith, so you're gonna have to start off on your own tools, but there's plenty of trees nearby, and obviously you've got the two villages sitting here that you can raid from. And I think it would also be very cool if you guys figured out a way to connect these villages or even have them separated by this river. I think that would be this has a lot of possibilities in it that you guys could come up with. Let me know what you guys would do to the seed down in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want me to keep making some more seeds for you guys and different versions, I think my next video will be um, in a different version than 1.18. But if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.